Bible proof God is not a Trinity. John chapter 16, verse 25 reads, "These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father." And what's amazing in this context is that Jesus never says that he'll show us plainly of the Spirit or plainly of the Son. What's there to show in the Trinity? Hey, here's my dad. But the way I see Scripture, what has been spoken in Proverbs or in parables or in dark sayings, veiled sayings, is that Jesus is the Father. In fact, just in the next chapter, in verse 5, he says, "Now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self." It's the glory of the Father. It's not the glory of the Spirit. Why not? Because there is only one God who is one Spirit, who is in relationship as Father. And just like you're looking at me, who I am a man who was born a son, and when I became a father, I didn't become another person. I have spirit. Frequently, usually every Sunday afternoon, having dinner with my father, I sit at the table as his son with my two boys, who I am their father, and my wife, who I am her husband, and I have always been and remain one person. And that's what we clearly see. And so Jesus will show plainly in that day. And when you look at the context there, he's talking about the mediator between the Son, the flesh, the high priest, the sacrifice, the intercessor, the mediator, and God, the deity. He's going to show that the one who made the intercession for us, the one who was the sacrifice for us, was God in flesh, the Father. That's why it's the glory of the Father. He said in chapter 14, how can you even ask the question, show us the Father? In chapter 14, verse 9. Look, Philip, how can you even ask that question? If you've seen me, you have seen the Father. And so look at all the passages around this John 16:25 and look at the references to the Father and see the veiled sayings that are saying Jesus is the Father.